What is up, guys? Welcome back into the Millennial Profit. My name's Adam and I'm a full-time reseller. If you're new here, I'll show you all different kinds of ways to make money. So if you like money, hit that subscribe button. Just got out here to the warehouse here on Monday, going to show you everything that sold from Friday night through today, Monday morning, how much I paid for everything, where I got it, and at the end of the video, we'll get into the total profit I made on everything. We had a Q4 level weekend, guys. This was crazy. Let's start over here with the Crocs. We've got these marble Crocs that I picked up with a Crocs discount code on their website. I got those for around like $16 a piece and selling them for $38 a pop. We sold 3 pairs of those, and then I actually sold 2 pairs of these glitter Crocs. I left one of the pairs at home. Sold those on Amazon for $30 a piece, and those were $9 a pop during a Crocs clearance event. Then we've got all these off-road Crocs. You guys have seen me sell tons of these. Those were anywhere between $15 and $17 during various events that we called out in the group. And I sold those all for $40 a pop. Then we got these USA Crocs that we called out in the group and took stock when eBay went to $12 on these bad boys. These are a size 13, so they fetch a little more, getting $43 for those on eBay. Then we got 2 different kinds of camo Crocs here. These were both actually $30. These ones sold for $65 on Amazon, so a little better margins than these that sold for $60. But I got boxes of both of those, and I've been moving them really well, FBM. Then we got these cleats from Burlington for $19.99 and sold these bad boys for $90. Not bad at all. And then we got these lacrosse cleats that I sold for $95. Those are from Burlington as well. I already cut the tag off. I try to leave the tags on just to show you guys what things cost in these videos, but sometimes it's in the picture, so I have to take it out. Next, these were $40 at Burlington. Took the tags off of these as well, but I think I showed a pair of these a couple weeks ago with the tag on. Actually, I have a couple over here. I probably have a tag, just because I know I'll get people in the comments. Yeah, $40. You can see I got a lot of shoes as well. I love my little shoe section. But anyways, 40 bucks on these, just selling them for 80. Nothing big. That's a massive size. Shout out to Attaboy for calling out these steel toe work shoes in the group. These were like $22, I want to say. They might have even been $20 on Amazon, and selling those back on Amazon for $60. Then these weren't the best buy. I got these a couple years ago, actually. They are just Adidas golf shoes. They were like 20 bucks. I sold them for like 40, so we're not going to lose money, but definitely wouldn't pick up again. You got to take chances on things if you want to learn. So that's kind of how you learn what your bread and butter is actually by making bad buys. Just don't go all in on things. Buy a couple pairs of those. I bought 5 pairs of those, so I make a couple bucks on each one, and oh well, I learn, and I know that that model isn't going to do good the next year. These, however, were good. $40 at Marshall's for these Nike golf shoes. When I picked them up, they were going for like $110. Market came down to like 85 bucks, so we ended up moving them for that. But hey, pretty good. Plus the eBay shipping. Sold 2 pairs of those. And these are all from the Kohl's clearance event, so an extra 50% off of the tag. So extra 50% off of $39. And we sold those for like 55 bucks. Then we got these Giannis's that were $25.50. Sold these bad boys for $65. And then these New Balances I've been moving all day long that were $22.50. Moving them just for $55, $60, depending on the size. Then let's come on over here. You might have seen, if you watch my Flipping from Zero series, where I started with no money, and then in episode 2, I finally had some money that I'd earned from the things from selling from around my house. And I went to the Goodwill bins, picked up a couple things. This is actually the second thing that sold. So if you guys guessed for the giveaway, the first thing to sell, you guessed the football pads. It is not the football pads. So you're going to have to stay tuned to see what sold first. This is the second item that I've sold from that. We got $28 for these. Stay tuned in that video. I'm going to show exactly how much they cost to ship and everything. And then we can hopefully take some more money to the bins or other places and see how much money we can continue to flip nothing into. Next, moving on to the hats. This entire first row were all from that $5 hat sale. We sold this Pistons hat for $22, $20 on the Barstool hat, $20 on the Fox hats. I want to say $22 on the Ravens hat, $35 on this reflective brownie hat, $20 on the Youth Grizzlies hat. The Reds are on fire right now, and the Reds are selling really well. I'm excited as well because I'm a Reds fan and haven't had much to cheer for the last couple of years, so this has been awesome. $22 on this one, $26 on the USA flag. I almost kept this one. That's a sweet hat. 4 Ohio State hats that all sold between like $20 and $23. Next, we picked up this Raptors hat from Burlington for $9.99. Sold it for $26 on eBay. More Reds hats. We got this one from TJ Maxx for $9.99, and we sold it for $29.99. And then we sold this one for $25. It's a women's hat, $7.99 at TJ Maxx. Got this one at, I believe, yeah, TJ Maxx, $9.99, and sold it for $25. Then we got this Polaroid hat for like $5 at a local store and just sold it for $17.99. It's been a nice volume play. This was a really good flip. I can't find the tag. We'll find the tag on the next one. These are both Burlington hats. $12.99. We got $40 for the Bengals hat, and we got $30 for the Vikings flat bill. And then these, shout out to Delco and Bread and Butter. He hooked me up with a bunch of these Mitchell and Ness hats. He did a little live show in Bread and Butter where it was basically like a whatnot show, but it was just wholesale to Bread and Butter. He got a really good deal on all of these hats and wholesaled them out to the group for like 10, 11 bucks a pop. And I sold this one for 30, and then the Miami Heat for 28. I mean, those are just some sweet hats for $11. And then these last two are just pallet hats that were like $1 or $2, and sold those for just like $15, $17. Next, we've got these high top track and field shoes, $16.99. Thought these would take a while to sell because they are size 13, and there was quite a bit of competition on them. Sold them for $50 out of season, so I think that's pretty good. And they even had a bag inside them, so I was able to sell that separately as well. And then we got these Nike golf shoes that were $19.99. Sold these for $60. These Nike Victories always do really well. These would have been $19.99 as well, but took the tag off. These things are sweet. There were no comps on these to go off of, but like, come on, when you see these for $19.99, you could not turn most Nikes down for $19.99. Sold these for $60. We did pretty well with the undies over the weekend. These are from the Kohl's clearance event. These Nikes were all like 10, 12 bucks, and I sell those anywhere between $28 and $35, depending if it's eBay or Amazon. Then we got these Calvin Kleins that were from the Kohl's clearance event as well, trying to see if I can find the tags on those, but you guys watch me pick those up in those videos. Those are anywhere between like $5 and $7, and they sell for $25, $26 all day long. We got this Carolina Panthers shirt. Got that from a local supplier for like $2. Got a bunch of NFL shirts. Just sold it for $17. This is a vinyl set that I picked up on Amazon like a year ago. It was like a price error for like 11 bucks. They were selling for like 80 when I picked it up. Prices came down. They're selling for like 35 bucks. So we just moved it. We'll still make a little bit with media mail. Got a couple bucket hats here. This Nike one I sold for 26 and picked it up for 10. We called that out in the group. Called this out in the group as well. They had a bunch of these New Era MLB bucket hats. I forget where that was from. Those were like 10 bucks, I want to say, and I sold that for $30. This was from the $5 hat sale as well for this Ohio State beanie, and I sold that for 20 bucks. These were actually from one of my local bin places, so they would have been on like 50-cent day at the liquidation place, and I sold it for 10 bucks on Mercari. Nothing big, but nice 4-ounce ship. This thing weighs nothing. These are like foam. These I picked up with my dad in Dallas when we went on our Dallas sourcing trip. We're going to be going on one again here soon, so stay tuned. And I can't remember if these were the $10 or the $15 ones. Either way, $10 or $15. They sold for $40. So then we picked up these jerseys the other day, $29.99 for each of those. One is a Rose, one is a Griffey. The Rose sold for $70. The Griffey sold for $75. Cannot beat stitched Reds jerseys when they are hot right now. I mean, that's just crazy. Then we picked up this Trae Young Ultra Game jersey for $10. I don't normally pick up Ultra Game jerseys, but this one was pretty cool with the old Hawks logo on it, so I really liked that. And I ended up just selling it for $26. Nothing big. Picked it up at the beginning of the season before Trae had kind of a iffy year. Then I picked up these Ohio State pajamas from a local deal for like $5. Sold them for $20. And then lastly, you guys have probably been wondering, I've been moving the crap out of these things. Can't give up everything, and I can't give up these because these have kind of been a replenishable for me on Amazon. These bad boys are $30 and they sell for $60 all day long, and I've just constantly been ordering more and more, so they're kind of just selling as fast as I can bring them in, and I make between $10 and $14 profit on each one, so it's a great volume play. So that is everything that sold this weekend. Now I'm going to get everything packaged up, and I will get you guys the final numbers. Dang it, I had a nice big package stack just for this, and I literally just started packaging up. I don't know where my head is, but hey, is it Q4 yet? Because holy crap. All right, so breaking down those final numbers, on eBay, we sold 70 items for $2,745. On Amazon, we sold 16 items for $930. And on Mercari, we sold 2 items for $26, for a total of 88 items sold this weekend for $3,701 in gross sales. Now to get our net profit, we need to take out all of our costs. So take out our cost of goods sold of $1,401, our shipping of $484, and our fees of $428 for a total net profit this weekend of $1,388. Now, these aren't the margins I typically am going for, especially like I mentioned at the beginning of the year. I really want to step up my margins, do less work, make more money. However, when a deal like this Crocs deal comes up and I can move them for making $10 to $14 a piece, lower margin flip, I kind of have to do it, and it's going to screw up my numbers as a whole. But I cannot complain with doing over $1,000 net profit any weekend, especially in the summer when it's supposed to be the summer slump. I honestly cannot imagine what Q4 is going to be this year. I said I wasn't trying to scale up my business this year, but I think I actually have, which is kind of crazy. I was trying to just maintain, but this Q4 is going to be insane. I think we might set some crazy numbers. Put your trust and your faith in the Lord Jesus Christ, and it is amazing what can happen. So if you heard me mention a couple times in this video, Bread and Butter, that is my personal private Discord community where we have in-store leads, online leads, anything you need reselling. You can check that out. First link in the description. Don't get down on yourself if things aren't selling. I have tons of inventory, so you cannot compare yourself to me. Don't compare yourself to others, because there is money to be made everywhere, guys. Let's go get it. Thank you for watching The Millennial Prophet.